Hi Management 7300 students. This is a brief video overview of your best practices in human resource management group project. I have posted the assignment in a Word form and asked that last week that you review that assignment. You should be introducing yourself to your group and starting to develop a project plan. But I wanted to make this video so that you have perhaps a better idea of what this project entails. So as an overview, you're part of a group that's been assigned some function or topic in human resource management. And you as a group need to prepare a presentation and a paper to describe the best practices. Now you can begin your investigation by looking in your textbook, but I'm expecting that your research will go beyond the textbook and look at other research sources which you will cite in your paper and use in your presentation. So other books, case studies, journal articles that present research, and other kinds of sources. So your presentation should address the implications of managing your topic from a strategic perspective. So I expect there to be some future orientation and some examination of strategic factors. Those things tend to be things like political changes or economic changes or societal changes or technological changes, changes in the competitiveness. So I'm expecting that you have this strategic, forward-thinking perspective included in your paper and your presentation. Now, there are two main outcomes of your group project. One is a white paper. This is a paper where you describe the best practices from a strategic perspective, as well as the evidence that you've gathered supporting these best practices. So I'm looking for a paper that's 23 to 25 pages in length. Now that does include the cover page, the executive summary, the body, and the references. I'm looking for that paper to be 12-point font and 1-inch margins, and I want your citations and references to be in APA style. If you look under the assignments area in Blackboard for your best practices group, I have posted a web page that gives you instruction on doing citations and references in APA style. So in addition to this white paper, you're also going to, as a group, be giving an oral presentation about your research, and you'll be giving the presentation in Blackboard Collaborate and using a PowerPoint presentation. I'm expecting that everybody will contribute equally to this presentation and that each group member will present at least 10 minutes in time. Now, how will I evaluate this? Like all your other assignments, I do have a rubric that's listed in the syllabus, and so you should always be referencing the syllabus to know what the expectations for assignments are. Just as an overview here, one of the things I'm looking at is the quality of the oral and written communications. And the biggest part of this is how well you integrate the different parts of the paper and the presentation. I do expect that different members of the group will tackle different sections of the paper, but I'm expecting you to come back together as a group and have a well-integrated product. That means an integrated paper and an integrated presentation. Of course, I'll also be looking at things like grammar and syntax, but it's not weighted as heavily as integrating the different parts of the paper and presentation. I'm looking for you to describe actionable best practices. Okay, so these are things that can actually be done to manage this function or topic that you've been assigned, and your recommendations should be evidence-based. You should have a consideration of strategic issues. Again, there should be a future orientation that is related to aligning human resource management with strategic considerations of business. There will also be teamwork evaluations. You will do a self evaluation of your teamwork skills as well as an evaluation of each of your team members. And those there is a teamwork evaluation form on Blackboard, and you will turn that in one day after your final presentation. Just a note, I will also be making teamwork evaluations of each member. So I'm expecting that you evaluate team members, give good feedback, evaluate who's been done very well in terms of contributing to the team, but also identify if someone has been a free rider and not pulled his or her weight.